So you clicked on this video because you know you have to make it. I'm 20 years old. I run a marketing agency. This month, we will do over $100,000 in revenue with the agency. I also have over 6 figures in investments. And today is a random Thursday, bro. I'm with my boys. I rented out a Cybertruck today. A couple months ago, it was a lamb truck. And I'm basically making this video for the person that knows they're gonna make it in life. And I'm also gonna give advice because I've sacrificed a lot to get to where I am now so that I can help you with the journey that you're on. And I wanna get straight into it. I don't wanna BS or waste your time. So the first topic, and yes, I do have my phone out. I'm not gonna remember all this stuff. So I got my phone. First topic is no one will understand your grind but you. And what I mean by this is, like, I was 18 years old and I dropped out of college after my first semester. Mind you, I have African parents, so that's not normal at all. So they were tweaking. But the thing is that deep down below, I was obsessed with my craft. Like, I really understood what I wanted in life and nothing was gonna stop that. I really knew what I wanted and I knew who I wanted to be as well. And these other people's opinions weren't gonna stop that. And the thing is, like, when you're coming up, when you know you wanna make it in life, no one's gonna understand what you have going on. It's like, for me, even like, when I was in college, people generally used to make jokes about me being in my dorm too much because I was grinding too much. I only left my dorm to hit the gym or to go get food. And it just goes to show that there's a lot of other people's opinions that, you know, could affect what you have going on, but you don't want that to happen. And what I'm trying to say here is the only bet you should be doing is like making sure that you're betting on yourself. Because typically, like, when you're trying to do something in life, you hear a lot of people be like, oh, that's unrealistic, or, you know, that's thinking too big. And sometimes you can let that get to your head, but at the end of the day, it's your life, it's not their life, and you have to keep that in the back of your mind. Don't let their cope or them loafing with their life play into what you have going on. I think it's super important to understand who you are in life and then what you want in life too. Those are two important things that I feel like everyone that's on this path should really understand and attack their days around those two things. Anyone that was like making those jokes, like, they probably don't have the same amount of freedom or success that I have now. Like, I can generally buy anything I want. I can go anywhere I want. Like, I have true freedom when it comes to financial, time, and location. I can really live life on my own terms. That's only possible because I bet on myself. So I just want you to realize everything you want is on the other side of not listening to people and then also putting in the work. Like, if they're not where you want to be in life, ideally you should not be listening to their opinion or what they have to say. And there's a quote that I like. I don't know the quote like word for word, but it's just like, people are going to talk a lot when they're in the stands and you're actually the person in the arena, and what they're saying shouldn't affect you because they can't even relate to what you're doing in the arena because they're not in your shoes. So I like to think of it as like, if you're especially on this journey, like, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You're going to go through a lot, but also the struggles also come with its upsides. You're going to have a lot of stuff that people won't be able to relate to, and that's just what happens when you're trying to strive for greatness in life. So I just want you to understand that it will be worth it. And to get into my second topic of the video, this comes down to being a student of the game. So at this point in my life, I've worked with some of the biggest personal brands on the internet. You can think about Brett Scales, Sebastian Georgiou, and many other 7- and 8-figure business owners. And I feel like a reason of why I've been able to get to this level of success is because I was able to actually humble myself and not be content and actually learn from those ahead of me. Not only learn, because a lot of people cloud their mind with learning or reading, but they never apply the knowledge. I was able to take what these people gave me and actually apply it, and I think that's something that can definitely help you on your come up. But I want to expand on this a little bit more, because with business is a game where it's always going to be hard. Like, it's not like you start making hella money and then your problems in business go down. It's more so you make money, the problems probably gonna go up, but you get better at handling those problems. But the way that I think you can best get like good at handling problems is being able to learn. Because if you're learning from these people that have already solved these problems before you, you can take those insights and then you can shorten your learning curve, or like not having to go through bad experience that they went through, or, you know, whatever they had, and you can kind of like shortcut the process by just applying the knowledge from other people ahead of you. So ideally, I recommend two things. The first one is what I did when I was more so coming up, is where you don't have a lot of people around you or in your hometown that really think like you. So you have to create an online environment. And this also comes down to who you surround yourself with, because that's going to be key. So coming up, not a lot of people did the same thing or were on the same mind length as I was. So I would basically find mentors through the internet. You have YouTube, like people be sleeping on YouTube, bro, but YouTube University, even like if you watch Instagram Reels or TikTok, you can reverse engineer your algorithm to feed you with content that can actually go to help you. As long as you're not just like binge watching that content and then not taking action and just like dopamine farming your mind, you actually want to take action with the information that you're given. And then the second option is, once you kind of level up, start making some bread, I highly recommend you get a one-on-one mentor that can actually guide you with whatever you're doing, because I think it's like someone that has the cheat codes to the game that you're playing, and they give it to you, and you can, you know, get to the final part of the game faster. You can defeat the game faster. It's how I kind of think of a one-on-one mentor. So I definitely highly recommend that for sure. Because the problem is, a lot of people become complacent after they make money. Like, it is harder. Like, the more money you make from experience, you're gonna want to become complacent. And honestly, that could be me right now, but I'm not doing that, bro. I wake up every day. I'm making sure I'm hitting the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I'm working out every day. I'm reading my Bible, journaling, doing my affirmations, and actually going ahead and doing the work that I know it takes to win. I'm not just gonna start slacking the more money I make. And if you get complacent, trust me, bro, you can't hide it. People are gonna start to feel it, and you will fail eventually. Like, you can't just loaf around in life and act like it won't like crumble down. Like, I have a mentor for real estate. I have a mentor for online business, and even though these guys are like unk, I'm able to get the knowledge from them and apply it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very valuable to have these people around me. But also, I feel like a lot of people be like, oh, I can't find the right friends, or I can't find the mentors. You have to become somebody that people want to surround themselves with. Become somebody of value that when people see your stuff on social media or see your work, see your portfolio, etc., they're like, okay, this is someone I want to be around with, or this is someone I want to mentor. So don't focus too much on the external factors of other people. Focus on your craft, your purpose, and perfect it, and then other people are going to be gardening towards that. It's really just how it works. And once you find these people, bro, I promise it's just as simple as just applying what they say. Like, a lot of people don't do it. I hate when people will text me, bro, and they'll ask for advice, blah blah blah. I give them the sauce, and they just don't do it. It's like, I've made 6 figures just from listening to my mentors. Like, it's a no-brainer. It sounds crazy, but it really is not that hard. Like, it's not rocket science, you know what I'm saying? I have one more topic for you guys in this video. Don't skip through it, because it's gonna be sauce, probably something you've heard before, but I want to deepen it and relate it to myself and probably to you, because you're watching this video for a reason, right? So, third topic, delaying gratification. This one's gonna be a banger. I feel like this is the most important because, like I said, once you get that money and that success, you can start to try to pop your stuff, try to buy cars, clothes, designers, crib, penthouse, etc. You can try to do that. I feel like if you do that too early on your come up though, it only slows you down and you end up wasting money. Like, anything I do, like whether it's renting out this Cybertruck or renting out the Lamb truck, it's financial decisions that everything I do is calculated. So I'm not spending more money than I think I should be spending, or I'm not doing those type of things. I can go and buy a car right now and go get a penthouse, whatever the case may be, but I'm not doing that because I'm playing a long-term game. And I feel like if you try to rush that process and try to speed it up too fast, you get caught up in this loop where on social media, a lot of people project these lifestyles and they make it seem like you have to have that lifestyle, but there's a whole another side to that where people are actually have no money in their bank accounts, or they have a whole different situation going on. So I think it's super important that you just focus on your path. It's just like a swimmer in a race. Like, they're not focused on the other people that are swimming beside them. They're focused on trying to get to the finish line. So just, if you can stay in your lane, focus on what you got going on, and just delay gratification, wait your time to whether, you know, to buy your car or buy your crib, whatever the case may be, just stay down, and then you're gonna feel it when it's right and the time to actually go ahead and spend your money and utilize it in whatever way you might want to use it. But I think that's super important. But besides that, I mean, I feel like those are 3 things that I would tell to someone that, you know, you feel like you have to make it in life. I'm not even saying I've made it in life. I'm still trying to get better every single day. But I think this would have helped me a few months ago, or even like a year ago. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want other content, let me know. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.